I took part in protests prior to the war. I marched in protests up in Concord prior to the war, opposing it before it happened. So I thought it was a mistake to begin with. I still think it's a mistake, and I think that we need to get out as soon as possible.
I feel it should be over. I think we should bring the soldiers home. I think spending all this money over there, I don't believe we should do that. It's not a good thing at all. Look at all the soldiers who died. I have a nephew that was shot over there. He's home now. His tour duty is over. But, he had a wife and a little baby. So I'm glad he's home. Hope the rest can come home too.
I think it was the right thing to do. Saddam had to go. Were there weapons or not? We don't know. I mean, obviously we haven't found them, but he had them at one point. We knew he used them. Are you willing to take the chance of him using them again? I wasn't. I think a lot of people would agree with me in the military. It's war's tough. I mean, mistakes are made, and it hasn't gone 100% the way it was supposed to, but they never do. If you look at history going all the way back, none of them have gone smoothly. It's war. That's the way it is.
Very, very upset about the loss of life. But on the other hand, feel it's necessary to continue to prevent it from being in our own backyard, I guess, to sum it up.
Which is that we should not be, going in and invading and occupying the country of Iraq. As a matter of fact, I was part of a group called the Newington Five that did a sit-in in Senator Judd Gregg's office in October of 2002, protesting the impending invasion.
Right. And what do you think needs to happen now that we're 5 years into this thing?
I would advocate beginning withdrawal immediately. I do think that we would have to try to engage the international community to help to make it a smooth withdrawal, and there is potential for fighting between Iraqis. Obviously, it's already happening. Some people have been calling it a civil war for a number of years now because Iraqis have been killing Iraqis, especially since we invaded. So I think that we need to engage the international community, and what that will do, not only in terms of hopefully helping to keep the peace there, it will also show Iraqis that we really aren't there to try to take over their country or be a permanent occupation.
I feel like 5 years is far too long. I don't think it's something that we can pull out like in a day, but they need to come home. So if it's sooner than later, we need to get them home. They've been there way too long, and they're tired and used and hurt and abused, and they need to be back home.